Hi, I'm John from DIY Photography, and we're here at the photography show on the DJI stand. We're going to have a chat with Matt about the new Mavic Air. So Matt, tell us about the highlight features of the new Mavic Air.
So the Mavic Air is our latest drone. It was released in February. It sits between the Spark and the Mavic Pro. It has a couple of additional video features. It actually kind of takes the best elements of the Phantom 4, the Spark, and the Mavic. So essentially, it takes the kind of camera and video quality from the Phantom that the Phantom's kind of well known for, the iconic Phantom. And then we have the gesture control from the Spark. The Mavic Air is a little bit more. We've gone from the Padawan of the Spark more to the Jedi Master of the Mavic Air.
Yep.
So basically, you have a 5-meter range of being able to control it with your hand. And then we also have the portability of the Mavic Pro, which was, I think I'm safe in saying, the world's first foldable drone. Yeah. As you can see here, it folds up to the size of a small kind of bottle.
Yep.
And it just fits neatly inside the
Does the controller fit in the case with that, or is that?
The controller comes separately,
right.
But most people just tuck it down the back.
Just tuck it in the back.
Yeah, and as you can see, it's not the bulkiest.
No, it's not at all. And you can control it with your phone instead of that if you want to,
Exactly.
or do you have to use that with the phone? Or
Nope, you can control it with both the phone and the remote control. The remote control gives you extra transmission range.
Right.
You should always keep your drone in the line of sight.
Obviously.
But the actual global transmission range is 7 kilometers.
Oh, right.
4 kilometers.
I was going to say 7's a bit long.
Yeah.
And there's some new automated flight modes for filming yourself.
Yeah, so basically we took the quick shots from the Spark and added 2 more.
Okay.
So our 2 additional ones are the Boomerang and the Asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, as they sound, the Boomerang, it starts facing you, moves out in a kind of a round direction, getting further from you, comes around your back and back to where you started. And as you can imagine, if you stood on the end of a cliff, it gives an excellent reveal once you get to behind your shoulder.
Yeah.
The other shot is the Asteroid, which takes what we like to call a drone. So it flies kind of diagonally backwards. It will then go vertically upwards, and it will take around 32 images, stitch them together, and fly back. And then while it flies back, it actually transmits the data to your device so that you have it on your phone.
Oh, wow.
So,
wow, that's pretty amazing. And the gesture control's a bit more advanced than it was on the Spark.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of gesture control 2.0.
Yeah.
Whereas it was a range of round about, I think, 1 meter to 2 meters with the Spark. With this, you get 5 meters.
Wow.
So whether, and it also gives the ability to take off from the ground. So you can simply, once you start the app...
So that's new with this, isn't it?
That's brand new with the Mavic Air.
Right.
We haven't been able to do that before. You can basically leave it on the ground. You can put your palm at it and raise it from the floor.
Wow.
And you look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah. And there's an internal storage on this as well as the micro SD slot, isn't there?
Exactly. I'm one of those guys that forever forgets their SD card.
Yep.
You get out there, it's like, oh, I've not got my SD card. You've got 8 gigabyte internal storage, which you can basically find in the back of the drone.
Right. And presumably then if there's a card in it, it'll just write to that by default?
You can actually select that through the app.
Oh, okay.
Whether you go to the internal storage or the SD card, and it'll take a micro SD card up to 128 gig.
Right. And will the internal storage act as an overflow as well if your card gets full?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. As tiny and compact and everything as this drone is, I mean, like you said, you've taken the best bits from the Spark, the Mavic Pro, the Phantom, and sort of kind of roll them into one. Do you not worry that that's going to eat into the sales of the other drones? Is there still reasons to buy the other drones?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have people who buy each drone kind of on its individual merits. Yeah. And there are extra features within the Spark for the kind of the beginner user that they wouldn't necessarily want from the Mavic Air.
Yeah.
And you cut your cloth according to your means, and the price points of some drones will be better than the price points of others, depending on your usage.
Yeah.
For example, I like to call the Phantom the photographer's drone. It's a little bit bigger. It's not huge, but it's not something that you'd want to carry on a hike.
No.
Whereas if you're off on your hike, you take your Mavic.
Or the Mavic Air.
Yeah. Whereas picture quality doesn't compete, with a 1-inch sensor and a 20 megapixel camera.
Yeah.
But the difference that you get in the portability, for me, outweighs any disadvantage.
So with all the rumours floating around, this coming out now isn't necessarily a sign that something new is coming in those other ranges?
When I actually started at DJI, I signed something which was probably close enough to the Official Secrets Act.
Okay.
So unfortunately all I can say is watch this space.
There you have it, watch this space. Well, brilliant. Thank you very much, Matt.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure to speak to you.
Thanks a lot, John.
So I'm John Aldred. We're at the photography show. We're going to keep looking around and see what else we can find. We'll see you in the next video.
If you like some more cool movies, you can check out this one, and you can subscribe to us down here.